Sweetheart Blondies for the sweetheart in your life. I just made a batch of my heart beet brownies, very delicious, but I also wanted to share with y'all my beet blondie. Like my beet brownies, these heart beet blondies are also heart healthy, delicious, chewy with chunks of chocolate running through them, and unlike the brownies, they have no cocoa powder. So thanks to the beet, these sweet heart blondies are hot pink. So of course you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And let's get baking. I'm going to start with the dry ingredients. 180 grams or 2 cups of heart healthy oat flour, which I made by grinding 2 cups of rolled oats in a high-speed blender. Then 3 tablespoons of almond meal or flour, and this is what replaces the cocoa powder and gives these blondies a really nice texture. Add a teaspoon of baking powder, aluminum-free, and a tiny pinch of salt. Then we're just going to add in some chocolate. I ran out of chocolate chips, so I'm just going to chop up some chocolate bar that I have, and I'm using a mix of semi-sweet and dark chocolate. And like the brownie recipe, use as much as your heart desires. I'm probably going to add in, a lot, because I love chocolate, and these don't have any cocoa powder in them, so these are going to be chocolate chips. Before I add in the chocolate, I'm going to whisk my dry ingredients together. The reason why I add the chocolate chips into the flour is so that the chocolate chips don't sink to the bottom. Then for the wet ingredients, starting with the beets. I'm going to blend a can of unsalted beets, that's really important that it's unsalted, into a beet puree. And I'm using canned beets because it's just a lot easier, but if you do want to use fresh beets, just use 1 cup. We're just going to pour this into the blender, including the beet juice that it comes along with. Be extra careful. Maybe make a mess, hopefully not. Then I'm just going to press play, blend this up. Alrighty. I measured about 8 ounces or 1 cup of beet puree. To do that, I'm going to crack 2 eggs. Give this a whisk. And then 1 cup of the beet puree that we made. And unlike the beet brownies, these blondies actually don't have any oil or butter added to them because I think the almond flour and the eggs provide enough fat to make these blondies nice and rich. And add the standard vanilla, about 1 teaspoon or a little more. And this is optional, but I'm adding a half teaspoon of almond extract just because I think it pairs well with almond flour. And a couple tablespoons of honey because I think it also pairs well with almond flour. And I'm just trying to use up this bottle here. Because I'm only using 1 tablespoon of honey, I'm going to finish sweetening these up with just a few drops of stevia. You can use sugar, you can use whatever sweetener you want really. Also the beets are really sweet as well, so just keep that in mind. And just sweeten to your liking. Pour the dry ingredients into the wet. Fold this together. I get this beautiful color. How bright pink that is. And look, the blondies and I just happen to be matching. I didn't plan this. Take this gorgeous fuchsia blondie batter and pour it into a pan that I greased with a little bit of butter and put on top of it the parchment paper so that when these bake up, I can just easily remove it like so. I'm going to scrape out all that batter. I don't like to waste a thing. No waste in the Tang kitchen. I'm just going to spread this out evenly with the back of the spatula. I mean, can we just admire this beautiful batter just for a second? This is optional, but I like to top this with just a tiny bit of coconut flakes because I just think it looks really pretty. Let us know. And I think we're good. And these go into a 350 degrees oven for about 25 minutes. Ooh, these smell really good. So these were in the oven for 28 minutes. And because I have the parchment paper, I can easily take it out and let it cool for 5 to 10 minutes and we'll cut them. I'm going to transfer these onto a cutting board. Because these are heart beet blondies, I'm going to also cut these into little heart shapes. fudgy. Really fudgy, super moist, and absolutely delicious. Make these heart-healthy sweethearts your sweetheart. Hey y'all, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you give these a try, and please show this video some love. Like and subscribe for more recipes, and I'll see you next time.